Jeremiah 7. Jeremiah speaks at the temple. Then the Lord gave another message to Jeremiah. He said, "Go to the entrance of the Lord's temple and give this message to the people. O Judah, listen to this message from the Lord. Listen to it, all of you who worship here. This is what the Lord of Heaven's army, the God of Israel, says. Even now, if you quit your evil ways, I will let you stay in your own land. But don't be fooled by those who promise your safety simply because the Lord's temple is here. They chant, the Lord temple is here. The Lord's temple is here. But I will be merciful only if you stop each other your evil thoughts and deed and start treating each other with justice only if you stop exploiting foreigner orphans and widows. Only if you're only if you stop your murdering and only if you stop harming yourself by worshipping idols. Then I will let you stay in this land that I gave your ancestors to keep forever. Don't be fooled into thinking that you will never suffer because of the temple is here. It's a lie. Do you really think you can still murder, commit adultery, lie, and burn incense to Baal and all those other new gods of yours, and then come here and stand before me in my temple and chant, "We are safe," only to go right back to all those evil again? Don't you yourself admit that this temple which bears my name has become a den of thieves? Surely I see all the evil gold in there. I the Lord have spoken. For now to the place of the Shiloh where I once put the tabernacle that bore my name. See what I did there because of all weakness of my people the Israelites, while you are doing these wicked things, says the Lord. I spoke to you about it repeatedly, but you wouldn't not listen it. I called out to you, but you refused to answer. So just as I destroyed Shiloh, I will destroy this temple that bears my name, this temple that you trust in for help. This place I gave to you and your ancestors, and I will send you out my sight into exile, just as I did your relative, the people of Israel. Judah's persecutory idolatry. Pray no more for these people, Jeremiah. Do not weep or pray for them, and don't beg me to help them, for I will not listen to you. Don't you see what they are doing throughout the towns of Judah and in the streets? No wonder I am so angry. Watch how these children gather wood and their father builds sacrificial fire. See how the woman knead dough and make cakes to offer to the Queen of Heaven, and they pour out liquids offering to their idol gods. Am I only the one who hurt they are hurting? Ask the Lord. Most of all, they hurt themselves to their own shame. So this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will pour out my terrible fury on this place. Its people, animals, trees, and corpses will be consumed by the unquenchable fire of my anger. This is what the Lord of Heaven's army, the God of Israel, says. Take your burnt offering and your other sacrifices and eat them yourself. When I led your pastor out of Egypt, it was not burnt offering and sacrifice I wanted from them. This is what I told them. Obey me, and I will be your God, and you will be my people. Do everything as I say, and all will be well. But my people would not listen to me. They kept doing whatever they wanted, following the stubborn desire of their evil heart. They went backward instead of forward. From the day your ancestor left Egypt until now, I have continued to send my servants, the prophets, day in and day out. But my people have not listened to me or even tried to hear. They have been stubborn and sinful, even worse than their ancestors. Tell them all this, but do not accept them to listen. Shout out your warnings, but do not expect them to respond. Say to them, this is the nation whose people will not obey the Lord their God and refuse to be taught. Truth hath vanished from among them. It is no longer heard on their lips. shave your head in mourning and weep alone on the mountains. For the Lord has rejected and forsaken this generation that have profligate his fury. The valley of slaughter, the people of Judah have sinned before my very eyes, says the Lord. They have set up their abominable idols right in the temple that bears my name, or defying it. They have built pagan shrines at top height, the garbage dump in the valley of Ben Hinnom, and there they burn their sons and daughters into the fire. I have never commanded such a horrible deed. It never been crossed my mind to command such a thing. So beware, for the time is coming, says the Lord, when that garbage dump will no longer be called Shoplet or the valley of Ben Hinnom. The but the valley of slaughter, they will bury the bodies in the Tophet until there is no more room for them. The bodies of my people will food for the vulture and wild animals, and no one will be left to scare them away. I will put an end to the happy singing and laughter in the streets of Jerusalem. The joyful voices of bridegrooms and brides will no longer be heard in the town of Judah. The land will lie in complete desolation.